The history of aviation is a fascinating journey that spans centuries of innovation, experimentation, and progress. Here's a little overview. Early concepts and pioneers. 1. Ancient times. Humans have dreamed of flying for centuries, with mythological figures like Icarus symbolizing the desire for flight. Early inventors like Leonardo da Vinci sketched out designs for flying machines in the 15th century. 2. 18th century, hot air balloons. The first successful human flight was achieved with a hot air balloon. In 1783, the Montgolfier brothers in France launched the first manned flight in a balloon, marking a milestone in the history of aviation. 3. 19th century, dirigibles and airships. The development of dirigibles, rigid airships, such as the Zeppelin in the late 19th century, offered a new way of flight, although they were not yet powered aircraft. The birth of powered flight. 1. Early experiments. The first successful powered flight is often credited to Wilbur and Orville Wright, who in 1903 made their first flight at Kitty Hawk, North Carolina, with the Wright Flyer. The plane, powered by an internal combustion engine, flew for 12 seconds over a distance of 120 feet. 2. Post-Wright era. Following the Wright brothers' success, aviation rapidly advanced. Glenn Curtiss made significant contributions to aircraft design and early flight technology. During World War I, airplanes began to be used for combat, leading to more rapid development. The golden age of aviation, 1920s and 1930s. Air travel began to shift from novelty to practicality. Charles Lindbergh made history in 1927 when he completed the first solo nonstop transatlantic flight from New York to Paris in his aircraft, the Spirit of St. Louis. Other pioneering aviators like Amelia Earhart also made important records, including Earhart's solo transatlantic flight in 1932. 2. Technological advances. Aircraft designs improved with the development of more reliable and faster engines. The Douglas DC-3, introduced in 1936, revolutionized commercial aviation with its ability to fly long distances. World War II and the Jet Age. 1. World War II, 1939 through 1945. The demands of war accelerated aviation technology. The development of faster, more powerful aircraft like the Supermarine Spitfire, P-51 Mustang, and the B-17 Flying Fortress were critical to the war effort. The advent of jet engines during this period set the stage for the next major leap in aviation. 2. Post-war development. After the war, commercial aviation took off. The de Havilland Comet, introduced in 1949, was the world's first commercial jet airliner, though it faced several challenges with safety. Later, the Boeing 707, introduced in the 1950s, became a widely successful commercial jet. The modern era of aviation. 1. The space race and supersonic flight. The Cold War rivalry between the US and the Soviet Union led to the space race. The US launched astronauts to the moon, and supersonic flight became a reality with aircraft like the Concorde, which began flying commercially in 1976. However, the Concorde was eventually retired in 2003 due to its high operational costs and noise issues. 2. Technological innovations. Modern aviation has seen the development of quieter, more fuel-efficient jetliners. Planes like the Boeing 787 Dreamliner and the Airbus A350 use advanced materials and technology to improve efficiency. Drones, unmanned aerial vehicles, UAVs, and electrical aircraft are leading the way toward the future of aviation with possibilities for more sustainable flight options. 3. Commercial aviation today. Today, air travel is an essential part of global commerce and tourism, with millions of people flying every day. Airplanes like the Boeing 737 and Airbus A320 dominate the skies for short and medium haul routes, while larger aircraft like the Airbus A380 handle long haul flights. The future? The future of aviation may be shaped by electric and hybrid powered aircraft, advanced air mobility like urban air taxis, and the continued exploration of spaceflight. Innovations in sustainability, such as biofuels and hydrogen powered planes, are also actively being researched. Aviation has come a long way from the dream of flying, and it continues to evolve, pushing the boundaries of what's possible in the skies and beyond.